An important step was completed today in the $800,000 job of recovering the Whalen Tug. The historic vessel has now been fully raised from the Kam River and placed onto a barge. But there are some concerns as the latest assessment of the vessel revealed damage to the hull, which caused water to leak out. Basilios Bellos reports.
The historic Whalen Tug has now been lifted onto a barge, with next steps being transporting it down the Kam River to the Patterson dock near the swing bridge. The lifting of the 117-year-old vessel on Thursday did come with a notable mishap, with a cable near the front of the boat snapping, sending it back into the river. Now that it is out of the water, manager of Parks and Open Spaces Corey Halverson said the tumble didn't appear to cause any damage. While this was good news for the community, the initial damage assessment did reveal some issues.
There was some damage that was allowing a larger infiltration of water than we had seen in the past. And then today during the lift as well, you could visually see where it was leaking out from the base, the front of the hull. So it looked more like corrosion damage. We don't have a full assessment at this point, but it didn't look like any kind of physical damage from force. It would just look like essentially a hole.
There could be other damage to the vessel, but more will be known about its condition once it's on dry land. Halverson says that's the next move, with the prep work for transportation to Patterson Dock already happening.
I suspect they're going to want to proceed with moving it onto dry land as soon as possible. But the schedule itself, it really depends on setup and positioning and whatever ground mobilization work they have to do. So don't have a definitive schedule, but it's going to start very shortly.
Once the Whalen is at Patterson Dock, it is expected to stay there for 1 to 2 years. After that, it's unsure exactly what the city will do in terms of finding a permanent home for the historic tug. Basilios Bellos, TVT News.